Shout out to my friends at Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Hey child, welcome back to my channel. I said that real fast, let's slow it down. Hey child, welcome back to my channel. Cause y'all been coming at my neck because I talk fast naturally. I'm gonna slow it down, but y'all know I'm just a hyperactive child. But anyway, let's talk losing this booty. It has been 8 months since I had weight loss surgery. If you knew around these parts, honey, I had the gastric sleeve performed on July 13th, 2020, the year that we are all still recovering from. I've been documenting my journey on my channel just to kind of let you all know what to expect if you're curious about it for yourself, or if you just nosy and want to know my business, that's okay too. So in this particular video, I'm gonna let you know what has been going on with me since the last update, because I do actually have some updates for you, how much I've lost, answering some questions, and yeah, let's just get to talking weight loss, honey. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey child. So let's get out into my business. Let's start with how much I weigh. So I started this journey at 293 pounds. Once I did my cleanse or whatever, not cleanse, the fast that you have to do right before surgery, just to kind of decrease your liver to reduce the chances of you having an issue. I don't know why I could barely get the sentences out, honey. And there I go talking fast again. But once I finished up my fast before surgery, I was 280 pounds on the day that I had surgery. And today I am 215, which means I've lost 78 pounds. I'm gonna just round it up to 80 because it sounds better. If you're not familiar with this process that I had, which was the gastric sleeve, they basically go in there, they have little bitty incisions, they remove a part of your stomach. It's not the bypass where you know, looping and changing and all that. It's just simply removing a portion of my stomach, which reduces the amount of food that I eat so that my body can reduce and lose fat. On the day of surgery, the only thing that I experienced as a kind of, not really happy with that, is there was soreness, of course, because I mean, I was butchered. Well, not butchered, he knew what he was doing, but still I was cut. But the thing that I experienced that I really remember was high blood pressure when I had the surgery. And I know that was just my body's response to the trauma of surgery, and so my blood pressure shot up, and so it was a little bit of difficulty getting it down. I do not have high blood pressure. The only health ailment that I had technically was a high BMI. I mean, other stuff was like minor, but as far as affecting my health was high BMI. So for my blood pressure to shoot up was a little alarming, but it came right back down. I don't have any issues or anything like that. So that was the day of surgery. After that, of course, I had to come home and do my fasting and all that other good stuff, and then work my way up back to food. Right now, I can currently eat whatever I want to, with the exception of too much dairy. I am a Starbucks junkie, y'all know this. I love going there and getting me some cream in my coffee, honey, but I cannot have too much because it will tear my stomach up. Then I also cannot have raw onions. As much as I love me some Tex-Mex, I can't have any salsa or anything according to that because it really messes with my stomach. So that is it. Everything else I can eat. I choose not to eat ice cream. I don't eat pies, cookies, bread. I don't eat sandwiches or anything like that. I will remove the bread and eat what's on the inside. I did have, for the first time since surgery, last week I had to get some fast food, don't ask. But I did get a chicken fajita pita from Jack in the Box. It did not do any harm to my stomach. The raw vegetables, which we know has tomatoes and lettuce in it, it didn't bother my stomach. The bread didn't bother my stomach, but it also was a thinner slice, which the pita pocket is thinner. I don't go to, like, say I go to St. Louis Bread Company, because we don't call it Panera on this here channel, it's the St. Louis Bread Co. But say I go there, I would not get a sandwich, and if I did, I would remove the bread and eat the inside. I don't eat like super heavy carbs because I paid for my surgery in cash, and that is a lot of money to be wasting, and I ain't come this far just to come this far, or to come this far and go back. I'm not doing that. So I do allow myself certain indulgences, but that's just it. I limit it and I don't go too far, and I watch what I eat for the rest of the day. So that has been my journey so far. I am good as long as I don't eat dairy or raw onions, and I don't have any issues, no ailments. I don't get nauseous anymore. I don't get the foamies anymore. We talked about that months ago. I ain't gonna go into it this week because I ain't trying to gross out. But yeah, overall, it has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Now, in the past, I've told you that I've struggled with eating and drinking throughout the day. I can eat more, but it's still not the right amount for a normal moving around adult. Like, say I was to go to, and this really happened too, because once again I had to get fast food. Oh my God, don't judge me. But I went to Raising Cane's. I was able to eat 2 chicken strips and I was done, and I could not eat again for a couple hours. Now, to the average adult, 2 chicken strips filling you up, you're like, child, that's a kid's meal. For me, that's a lot, but I'm able to eat that now. But I used to only be able to eat 1, if that. So I can tell I'm starting to eat more food, and I'm getting hungry more often. It used to be every 3 to 4 hours. Now, by that 2-hour mark, I'm ready to eat again. So I'm eating little amounts still. I mean, it's more, but still it's little amounts for the average adult, but I am eating more often. So with that, I have seen a slowdown in weight loss, but it's still moving. And I'm not mad about that, because with me eating more and drinking more, my energy has gotten a lot better. I have not had to get the IV therapy that I used to tell y'all about because I was dragging. Because I'm eating and drinking more, I do have more energy. It's still not where it should be. When I stand up too quickly, I do get lightheaded, and I have to hold on to the wall and just like gather myself, because I just it's not, especially when I first wake up in the morning, no, walking to the wall. But it is slowly improving as my body is adjusting and I am able to eat more. Now let's talk about loose skin. So when I was finally able to start working out comfortably, I only did cardio, which for me was walking. I would walk my dog, I would get on the treadmill, I would get up and walk. But because I was not eating a lot, doing strenuous things really would exhaust me. Like moving around with 10-pound dumbbells, I would try to lift and stuff. A squat that going up and down, I literally will pass out. So I've been focusing on cardio when I do have energy. And so with me losing weight naturally at effect, well, I probably shouldn't say naturally because it's surgery, but still. But because I'm losing weight from not eating a lot, and then I add to it cardio, I was losing in a way that didn't allow me to build muscle, and I do have loose skin. For example, without me saying it, you can clearly see a divide in my arm. Now, not all of that is loose skin. Some of it is fat in there, but still, my arm did not used to look like that. I also am experiencing some changes in my breast as well. At first, when I was losing weight, it was like my midsection was going down, but my boobs didn't go anywhere. Well, my boobs starting to catch up. So they getting small, yes. Bras getting big, yes. I am noticing changes in my skin, but like I told y'all, I didn't come this far just to come this far, and I didn't come this far to end up with a body that I don't like. And so I am going to get reconstructive surgery when it's time for me. A thing that I'm very excited about is I have joined the gym. And I don't know why, because I do still get lightheaded, but what I said was because I am eating more, I do believe that in the future I'll be able to eat even more. So I do want to tone, and I do like the idea of being able to go do yoga, because like at this place you can do classes. Now of course you have to do it in a safe way because Rona, but they do offer the opportunity to where I would be able to do some toning things with a professional versus me just watching YouTube and trying to figure out how to do it for myself. Something else that I'm regularly asked about is hair loss. To this day, I still have not experienced hair loss. There was a little bit of thinning in my edges, like maybe in the first couple months after surgery, but it grew right back. Like they're here, they're flourishing. My mood, that is something that I told y'all about previously. Right after surgery, because there were so many hormonal changes, and as you know, a lot of your hormones are stored in your fat, and as you lose that fat, them hormones get to floating and you get to going crazy. That is what happened to me. Moody, crazy, snapping, crying for no reason, but that has really stabilized. I don't know what it is, but I have noticed that my mood is really stable. I'm real chill now. I'm able to control myself. I'm feeling good. So, you know, feeling good like I should. But yeah, if you do decide to get surgery, just know that you want to make sure your support system is on lock, not just for the physical changes, because you will experience weakness, but because it can really impact the way you feel. I dealt with that for months. My mood would just be up and down, and so yeah, just be ready for that if you do consider, but it does get better. Next, scarring. As far as my surgery scars, in the beginning I was putting bio oil on them, but But honestly, I fell off because number one, I lost the bottle of bio oil, and then by the time I found it, I was just like, child, I don't even care. So I just look at them as war wounds. So let me show you my stomach if you are interested to know what it looks like. So if you are interested in my surgery scars, there they are. The big cut near my belly button right here is where this actual stomach came out, and then the other marks are like the laparoscopic procedures. And if you want to see the waist, she's filling in. And as far as my actual stomach, you know, I still got some weight to lose or whatever, but listen, she's losing. And yeah, that's it. You get one life, live it how you choose to, without any opinions from anybody else. And let me talk about opinions. A lot of people still believe surgery is the easy way out, and I understand why they feel that way, because they're like, you could have lost weight in the gym, and that's true. But let me tell you something, most of the people that tell me I should have went to the gym and lost weight are the people that's not going to the gym to lose weight themselves. So why are you judging me because I wanted to do something for me and you ain't doing nothing for you? Why don't you just mind your business? And I don't say that to shame anybody for being overweight, because I was and still am overweight. What I am saying is I don't like that people shame people for making decisions that they feel is best for their body and their health. And it never fails. The very same people that judge me for having surgery is the same ones that want it for themselves and ask about it in sequel. So I would just say this, just know that unfortunately, weight loss surgery is still taboo to a lot of people. And if you don't want people giving you their opinions, if you don't want people trying to scare you straight by saying, oh, this could go wrong and this can go wrong, keep your business to yourself. People can think whatever they want to, but at the end of the day, this time next year, I'm gonna have my dream body and you just gonna be mad. And you need to have that same attitude too about yourself. On your decision, it is your body, you get one life, do what you gotta do for you, and everybody else can go to Hades. I wanna say something else, but sometimes kids watch my channel and I don't want the moms to feel some type of way. Next! Oh, there is no next. So yeah, that's it. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. I have no regrets. I'm still losing weight at a slower rate, but I'm still losing. And yeah, this time next month, I should have another update, especially now that I'll be in that gym working on my fitness. And that's all I have to say about weight loss surgery. So if you have any questions about my weight loss surgery, you can leave them down below and we'll get down into that. But before we go, shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring a wild child like me and Ben. Like, I ain't never scared of you, Faye. Go ahead, shout us out to your people. And I really appreciate being able to build a relationship with them. So shout out to Squarespace for being the real MVP and sponsoring this video, because y'all know with sponsorships I get donations, gifts. So if you're not familiar with Squarespace, honey, let me get you here with it. Squarespace is an online platform where all the cool kids go to make the websites that they need to make that money. Or if they want to help other people, even if it's not financially driven, it's where the cool kids go to make websites, including myself, which y'all will see soon. With Squarespace, you get the opportunity to connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members only content. You can manage members, send email communications, and leverage audience insights all on one easy to use platform. They even have a commenting system that allows you to interact with your people. You can like, you can comment and respond, and building engagement really helps you to connect with your audience so they really can support you and buy into your vision. And what happens when people buy into your vision? You end up being successful and you make that money. If you're a blogger, you can use Squarespace and categorize and share and schedule your posts so you can reach out to your audience in the way that you see fit. But not only that, you have e-commerce opportunities as well. With the e-commerce side of Squarespace, you can use the Squarespace extensions, which is a third-party tool that allows you to manage inventory, promote products, streamline bookkeeping, reconcile and file sales tax, and ship items across the globe. And another good thing about Squarespace is with you building a business and you're relying on social media platforms, people have to go all over the place to find you. So with you having one centralized location, you can embed your social media posts right on your website. You know, all your people can get everything in one spot. So what I encourage you to do is go to squarespace.com and get your free trial. And once you see that it is meeting all of your online needs, you can actually sign up and get a 10% discount on your first domain or website purchase by using squarespace.com/Faye In The City. So shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Maki Dada, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, honey. Woo.